Welcome to the Word of Gab podcast. I am Gab, your mid-20s fun tita with a resting bitch face. This podcast is all about adulting lessons and stories in my journey to being a responsible adult while fostering healthy relationships, spreading positivity and confidence, and enjoying coffee. No pressure. You can do anything as you listen to this pod. You can work, do laundry, wash the dishes, or maybe just chill with me while you take a sip from your favorite drink. So, let the stories begin. Hello and welcome back to the Word of Gab podcast, and we are on lesson 9. Yes! Oh my god, I'm trying so hard to complete this 12-part series, but yes, we're gonna do it. So, again, if you haven't listened to the previous lessons, just go back a few lessons or episodes back so you know what lessons I've learned in 2022 that I wanted to share and you might start doing on 2023. This is one of the most important ones. It's lesson number 9. It's protecting your peace. I made an episode about this. It's episode 15. You could go back to it, and the title is Be Mindful of Who You Let Into Your Space. And this is just to reiterate everything and why I really love this lesson, because I feel like setting your boundaries and protecting your peace is something that Filipinos have a hard time doing because we are raised to be people pleasers ever since we were young. For example, during Christmas parties or family reunions, kids who have talents are forced to perform in front of their relatives. Even if they don't feel like doing it, they are forced because their relatives are happy about it. Like, we care a lot about what people think. This lesson of protecting your peace is also you giving less fucks. I mean, forgive me for the bad word, but that's the best way I could put it. It's just you caring less of what others would think. Kasi I've heard a lot of comments in my lifetime, and most of them is not actually for your happiness. For example, ito, when I was younger, I was forced to mind my skin tone. I'm a proud morena right now, and I've learned how to love my body. But when I was younger, I was forced to be like a more fair Filipina, but it was really not me. That's not my skin. I wasn't willing to undergo through a lot of procedures just to be white. I mean, it's not for me. I'm not happy about it. I don't even care about what my skin color is. Right now, I love it when it's kayo mangi, when I'm morena, when I'm tan. I love it. But before, it wasn't actually made clear to me that that's for them. It's for their own sake na gusto nilang makita ako na maputi. Gusto nilang makita ako na payat. Because for them, that's presentable. But for me, I'm good with my body. As long as I do the things I want to do with my body, I'm happy with it. So it will be a learning process. It's not an instant kind of thing on how you can protect your own peace. But there's no better time to start than now. Kasi if you keep letting other people bother you, oras mo lang din naman and sanity mo yung magkakaroon ng problema. Oras mo yung masasayang. Ikaw lang din naman yung masistress. I have this friend who was bothered by his boyfriend's ex. And, syempre, gets ko naman that there are times that we tend to be petty, gusto natin yung kinikilos ng ibang tao, parang they act accordingly para sa atin, para hindi tayo masaktan, parang, alam mo yun, it's a hard pill to swallow, pero hindi ka naman mundo ng ibang tao, so bakit mo sila gagawing mundo mo? That's what I mean about protecting your peace, na parang, in every relationship that you have, regardless of if it's a romantic partner, friends mo, family mo, lagi mong unahin yung kung ano bang ikasasaya mo, kung ano ba yung ikatatahimik mo. Kasi if you keep saying na, for example, meron tayong mga family dynamic na breadwinner, tapos sobrang giving niya sa family niya, pero to the point na wala na siyang ma-enjoy for him or herself, it would still cost you your peace. Kasi parang you keep working and wala kang, alam mo yun, wala man lang ikaw na hihita dun sa, or wala ka man lang nakukuha dun sa mga pinaghirapan mo. So, protecting your peace could be as simple as buying yourself something you've always wanted to have when you were a kid. For example, I was promised to have like a DSLR since I was in college. Sabi, bibigyan daw ako as a grad gift. It never happened. I talked about this in the previous episode. Never happened, but I didn't take it hard. But this year, I bought one. I bought mine. And that's me protecting my peace na parang, okay, there's no resentment. Gusto ko lang. Para din nararamdaman ko na I'm earning for myself and not just for others. And this also goes with people asking favors from you. So, dati ako, sobrang people pleaser ko to the point na, Uy, Alexa, can you ganto, can you ganyan? Yeah, actually, my first name is Alexa. So, to those who doesn't know, Alexa is my first name, but I'm using Gab. So, yeah, Alexa, if you wanna can you do this for me? Can you do that? Uy, Gab, pwede bang pakigawa yan? To the expense of my own time, my own sanity, I would still do it kasi nahihiya ako. Kasi feeling ko, I would be such a bitch. I would be so selfish if I prioritize myself, and then that cost me a lot. Like, I had to recuperate for years before I become as energetic or as open as I am right now. I'm still working on some of the things that happened to me, but yeah, I think I'm improving. I'm learning how to protect my own peace. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a selfish bitch that would not be there for you just because I don't feel like it. Like, I would still go lengths for my friends, for the people I love, but I learned who to let into my own space, who is worth the energy, who is worth all the time and effort, who is worth disturbing my peace. Because there are friends that would just keep on taking and taking, but yeah, they just wouldn't give you anything back. I'm not saying it should always be a 50-50 thing, but a relationship should always be a two-way street. It's not just them taking or it's not just you taking. So, my challenge for you in this episode or in this lesson is cut off toxic people in your life for 2023. You could start slowly by limiting your contact with them. You don't have to hang out with a friend that you just met after one inuman session. Hindi mo kailangan puwersahin yung sarili mong pumunta sa mga family reunion kung saan yung mga tito-tita mo wala nang ibang sinabi kundi mag-asawa ka na, mag-girlfriend ka na, tumataba ka na naman, mag-diet ka. You don't need to do that anymore. So, yeah. Cut off toxic people in your life. I hope you have the guts to do that. And doesn't have to be very abrupt. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye.
Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me, and I want to hear your thoughts, so feel free to message me on Instagram or on Facebook at Word of Gab Podcast. You can follow, like, and share. As always, I want to remind you that when someone tries to dim your light, blind them. See you next time. Bye!